Mystery heightened with a new map shown by President Donald Trump on Wednesday that traced the trajectory of the raging Hurricane Dorian to vast parts of Alabama as a potential target. Showing a map by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, that had a black line encircling a portion of Alabama, Trump asserted, "This was the original forecast. That was the original chart, and you see it was going to hit not only Florida but Georgia," Trump said at the briefing. "It took a right turn. And, ultimately, hopefully, we're going to be lucky. It depends on what happens with South Carolina and North Carolina," President Trump added. Trump made repeated claims on Alabama that weathermen denied. Reports suggested in the past few days Trump news was made by the wrong claims of President Trump that Alabama was in the storm's path, but Trump's claims were denied by many weather experts. Trump said, "I know that Alabama was in the original forecast" when asked about the image he showed. The president also claimed many maps are showing Alabama being hit very hard. To a question, whether the black line over Alabama was made with a permanent marker, Trump said, I don't know." The forecast released by the White House last week had no mention of Alabama as a potential target of the Dorian. Interestingly, the official track from the National Hurricane Center also did not match Trump's claim that Dorian's track had a possible entry into the Gulf of Mexico. And NOAA spokeswoman refused to answer media queries whether Alabama had ever been in the cone of impact, saying she did not have the appropriate information now. An archived NOAA map from August 29 also showed the hurricane veering left toward Florida. It had no black line showing Alabama will be affected. Amidst Trump's claims, Birmingham, Alabama, branch of the National Weather Service also came out strongly denying Alabama was ever a target of Dorian. Alabama will not see any impacts from #Dorian. We repeat, no impacts from hurricane #Dorian will be felt across Alabama. The system will remain too far east, the agency's branch tweeted. However, CNN weather meteorologists said there was one forecast Friday afternoon that showed 1/10 of a county in extreme southwest Alabama finding a place in the model under the hurricane season, but that map was different from what Trump showed to media people on Wednesday. U.S. President Donald Trump says Florida was lucky to escape a hit from Hurricane Dorian. Edness from the Oval Office at the White House in Washington, D.C., September 4, 2019. Photo, AFP/Jim Watson. Dorian is near Carolinas. Meanwhile, the new hurricane update on Dorian says the storm, after moving northward off the Florida and Georgia coasts, will be turning to the north-northeast, the National Hurricane Center updated. The storm's center would stay close to the Carolinas from Thursday through Friday morning. It said winds gushing with speeds of 110 miles an hour is currently 150 miles south of Charleston, South Carolina, and 275 miles southwest of Wilmington, North Carolina. Dorian is likely to advance to the northwest at 8 miles per hour, according to the NHC's 5 p.m. advisory as the latest hurricane news. Let's block ads. Why?